around, you can't be found. What is it gotta hold over you now? So just wait for a minute. Burn up by your wishes to change the things we can't control. But if we just lie here and listen, maybe.
Guys, this is honestly the best tomato sauce. I've told you guys this before. Please go ahead and order yourself like a pack. I typically order it, what is it, 6 or something? This, and I have the rest up there. As you can see, they're like lined up in a row because I know I go to my season of pasta. When I want to eat pasta, I typically eat it for like an entire week, like every day I make it. And this is the best tomato sauce that I found on the market. All the other ones are clumpy, they're flavorless. They've got so much like preservative and all that stuff. This is one of the best, still very tasty. I just love how light this is without all the clumps and nonsense. And it is so freaking tasty. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and say it tastes almost as fresh as eating pasta. I mean, I'm sure it will never taste as fresh as, you know, fresh tomato sauce in Italy, but this is very close to it. You know, being here in the States, like this is like one of the brands that I could say is good. So it's a family recipe. I think they've been around for a little bit. One of the reasons why I used to not like to cook pasta or anything is because I couldn't find a good tomato sauce. Even at Whole Foods, I just feel like all the options they have, they're not that great. And this was the first time that I found like a really great options. I've been using this for the last 2 years. I was cooking with this all the time when I was in Jersey. This is one of my favorite. I typically buy a case of this all the time, and then when I have friends over, I typically give them 1 or 2 jars, so that way, you know, I share it with other people that may like it or that have been looking for something good, so perhaps they can purchase it too after trying it. And also I don't know, I like to share. I'm someone who likes to share. And then of course, you guys already know my favorite pasta is this one from Saggiano. It's expensive, it's like $7, but it's worth every penny. Organic pasta, and I like to get the spaghetti. It's so dramatic. This is it right here, and I typically cook half of it at once, so I'll cook like the top 4. About to do a food bath and kind of like detox. So in here I've got Epsom salt and tea tree, baking soda, and I'm about to add some lavender drops, essential oils, and then I'm gonna soak my feet in for like half an hour to like an hour and just kind of like detox them. Some like parasites or something, because I've just been eating like crazy. This is so unlike me. Usually it typically happens just like a week before that time of the month where I just kind of like crave greasy food, but lately I'm just like, I think it's some parasite because I could kind of feel them moving. So I need to do a cleanse pretty soon. I need to do a castor oil cleanse to also kind of like, you know, detox my liver too. Good morning, guys. I just got done with my workout. This was my Fabletics picks for the month. I really love this because it's a little bit tight This top is a little bit tight around the boobies area, so that means I don't have to wear a bra underneath my workout. And these pants are kind of like jogger style, so they're more comfortable. For some reason, like I said, I've got a big appetite. It's just been, you know, so yeah, this bagel just smells stale. I've just been craving a bagel, or maybe because of the everything, I don't know. But this coffee shop around me is the closest one because it's literally almost right outside. So this bagel is like 2 days old and I'm just like, oh. Bonjour, I am back. So that bagel that I got, is this, I just cannot get past the smell, and also the way of the inside of the little coffee shop looked. It just didn't look like a clean place to me. I have tea at the Baccarat Hotel with Galeries Lafayette, which should be fun. I love shopping at Galeries Lafayette when I am in Paris, so this is kind of like a full circle moment to be having tea with them. So I'm so excited to hear more about the whole thing and then kind of like come back with you guys and let you know. I believe that's at 3:30. Let me go eat and I'll see you guys. Good afternoon, guys. I am headed to the Baccarat Hotel to have tea with Galeries Lafayette. I think I've told you already. And this is my outfit. I didn't have time to show in the mirror because I was actually making videos for TikTok and Instagram about the new items that just came in, which I did not even show you. But I do find that I tend to show you guys in the vlog and then also do like a separate haul video, because I know not everyone watches my haul that watches my vlog, which is why I tend to try them on with you as soon as I get something. So just in case if you're not the type to watch my hauls, then you still get to see what I buy in my hauls and stuff like that. So I will show you tomorrow though, because by the time I get back it's just gonna be dark. But tomorrow I'll have more time because tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna observe the Sabbath and actually relax and really, well, I can't do that because I have something to do. But let me show you my outfit. Kid top. I'm obsessed with this top. I actually need it in like a few colors. I need to get the black like ASAP. I don't think they brought any new colors this season. My ears, I have my Dior Trouble earrings. I love these earrings. I hardly ever wear them because sometimes when I put them on I feel like they look a little bit too stuffy, is not the word. They feel a little bit too mature with my outfits. This is the first time that I've actually worn them and I'm like, actually it kind of goes with this, because I feel like this is kind of like along the lines of Kate. It's like super elegant, so it goes. Trousers from Rayona, I'm obsessed with them. And then today I'm wearing the silver shoes because I just realized I don't necessarily have, I always feel like I don't have shoes like that. I wanted to wear my own shoes but I wanted to keep it like super neutral. So I do need like a creamy shoe. I'm trying to think if I have a creamy shoe. I don't think I do. But I'm wearing my Mac & Mac. These are the full shoe, which I did not even think that I would be wearing at all, because at first I hated them because I just feel like they were just like too much. But now I love them, wearing them with like more casual and effortless outfit. I do find that they work really well. But at first when I bought them I was just like, when am I going to wear this? Now they've been a lifesaver, especially since my other ones, they are at the shop. I'm actually going to pick them up today.
So sick of having to wait your turn to have to speak. I look at you and know there's something underneath. I call you up but you can't.
Guys, I am back from afternoon tea with Galeries Lafayette. Like, if you've never been to Galeries Lafayette when you're in Paris, you are missing out. It's a destination. And today I've learned that they've added a floor with kind of like wellness. So if you're in Paris and you are the type of person who love to work out, you cannot miss your workout, and your hotel doesn't have a gym, you can get all that done at Galeries Lafayette. Remember I was telling you guys that if you're in Paris, you must, like the minute you land, go get a facial. They have a facial, they have a sauna, you can get a manicure. So when I was in Paris, I wanted to get a manicure, pedicure, but I couldn't think of like a good place to go. Now you can do all of that at Galeries Lafayette, and they have a food court. So if you're just like, you don't want to sit down to just eat, you just want to grab something quickly, they have that. And of course they have the rooftop, one of the best views of Paris, so you must go. Galeries Lafayette is is an icon. She's a legend. If you're in Paris, you must go there. It's on the 8th train line, Chaussée d'Antin, I think it's the stop. It's so easy to get there on the metro. Also, what I love about it is just like the art, like everything. And then Christmas time, they do this massive decoration. And I'm even thinking about being in Paris, you know, like going to Paris very soon. I was actually looking at tickets online last night. I just have to decide, you know, based on the amount of work that I'm gonna have. I wanna see the decorations. I'll let you guys know. But this was a pinch me moment, guys. Having afternoon tea at the Baccarat Hotel with none other than Galeries Lafayette is just like, I'm pinching myself, guys. Like, is this real? Oh, I'm so grateful. I owe it all to you guys, honestly, that are part of this community. If I don't say thank you enough, and I want to take the opportunity to thank you for riding with me. I know we are small, but we are mighty. That is what I love about my community, even though we're not like the biggest community. But I just love and love your support and the way that, you know, you guys have been there for me. You know, I know some of you are OGs since like 2011. Since back then, you've been riding with me. I'm so grateful, honestly. So grateful. Thank you so much. And I know some of you don't like my blonde hair, but I'm actually obsessed. I was gonna go back to black hair next week. I've decided, you know what, I can't go back to black hair. I feel like this is the hair color that I always meant to have. On camera, it may look a little bit like crispy and like, you know, but I tell you, in person, this hair just looks so natural on me. It just looks so nice with my complexion, like you have no idea. So I've decided, you know what, I'm not ready to go back to black hair. And I think I want to spend the next 2 years with, you know, this blonde hair. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. And I've always loved blonde hair. Like I told you guys, since I was 10 years old, I've actually been coloring my hair. I've been dyeing it like lighter, like a brown color. I used to use hydrogen peroxide with baking soda. So when you mix that together, it actually dye your hair brown or kind of like close to like a dirty blonde. So that's what I was using since I was back in Haiti, just like dyeing my coily 4C hair. So I've been in this game for a really long time. I've always loved lighter hair on me. There you go, much better. I know you may not like it, but I am utterly obsessed. Sometimes it clashes with my outfit in photos. It can look a little bit crazy, I'm not going to lie to you. Sent me home with a lovely thing. And we've got a booklet, which I will tell you about it all tomorrow. But I did receive a package. If I could show you my living room right now, guys, you would have a heart attack. When I tell you my living room is in shambles, because of that week that I spent in Paris, the packages that I got, plus all the packages that I've gotten since I've came back home, it's been insane. So I have a lot of giveaways coming for you guys. The only thing is, it's just easier for me to do giveaways on Instagram, which is why I wish you guys could follow me on Instagram. But then again, I understand some of you folks on YouTube, but not necessarily like on Instagram. But then again, I want to give back to you guys on YouTube, because you spend a lot of time on my content. When you're watching an hour video, that's a lot of time you're taking out of your day to watch my videos. So I want to kind of like give back to you guys and do some giveaways of some stuff that I absolutely love. So what I want to do is, I think for Vlogmas, I want to do a giveaway like every kind of like video. But honestly guys, I truly wish you were on Instagram, because it will make it so easy for me. I'm still waiting for FedEx, so I hope my guy comes, because it still say it's gonna be delivered on 21st. So the shoe place closed, so I won't be able, well, I didn't go pick up my shoe. I need milk. I don't have any milk. I should probably go to Whole Foods, or I should have gone to... Okay guys, I am sick and tired of like going to events and all my friends that are like the same height as me wearing freaking platform heels and then looking like they're 5'10" and making me look so short. So I am over it. Of course, I got one of the pair of platforms that I've been coveting from Sarah Flint for almost a year now. I think these came out last year, and it's the Mihaela 120. This is the box. You already know Sarah Flint boxes. It always pains me when I have to undo the bow, and then it tells you who packaged the shoe, from Italia. I've just been dying to get these. Now I can be as tall as the other girlies, and honestly, I know everyone has the other platforms. The Sarah Flint ones are like different and like so chic. I love the gold detail that you see here. Yeah, these are the ones that I got, and as you can see, now I'm going to be looking in this gold. It's not like a truly yellow, so it looks like you can wear this with both metal, whether it's like silver or gold. Now I can be 5'10" too, like the other girlies, because last night I went, well, not last night, 2 nights ago, when I went to the Grand Marnier event, Titi Passion was there, and then she was so tall, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I don't remember Titi being so tall, and she was just like, oh, I'm just wearing these platforms. That's why I'm so tall. And I was just like, oh, okay. And that happened to me at another event, somebody I know that is the same height or might even be shorter than me. And I'm just like, why am I looking up at everyone? Because everyone is wearing platform, and it's like driving me mad. So now I can be the same height as the other girlies. Always so comfortable, even though they're as high as the Eiffel Tower, they're still comfortable to walk in. I have a pink one that I got from Farfetch, so if you kind of want that Versace look, I will leave the link below for those. Those are not as comfortable as I think these, and look how sexy these look. I mean, come on, these look so hot. When is the next event I'm going to? Now I'm gonna be catfishing people, guys. Next thing you know, people are gonna be thinking I'm so tall until they meet me in the street. They were like I've been wanting them since last year, since the last holiday. I think that's when they come out, when, you know, the platform was trending. I'm so glad platforms are back, because I've had a pair from Steve Madden for like 10 years now. They look very similar to the Seraphim ones, but not as beautiful, because these have like this kind of like satin material. The Steve Madden ones are suede, which can look a little bit more casual. I feel like suede to me look very not very casual. Suede look like casual chic, as satin is just more elegant, dressy. I've been loving the red nails. That is something I love about French women. Like, their nails are kind of like almost red. And you guys know I started that trend. Well, I didn't start the trend, but last year, actually, around this time when I was living in Mexico, I started wearing red nails. I was just like, you know what? I want to differentiate myself. I want something different that pops. And especially since red lipstick used to be that thing that pops for me, and I stopped wearing red lipstick like a few years ago. So I thought, you know what? Why not introduce red back into my life with red nails? So I've kind of like been wearing red nails for like a year now. I did go back to like neutral. The reason why I go neutral sometimes when I'm creating content for a brand, sometimes red can just be like a little bit like very attractive. So I have to be conscious, like when I'm creating content, like if it's a beauty brand where I actually have to like touch the product and things like that. So you don't want people to just be like, what color nail polish? You know, you don't want people to be more fixated on your nail polish color than the products that, you know, you are talking about. So that's one of the reasons why sometimes if I need to create like content for a brand, I'll shy away from red nails. But then again, I just feel like I want to make red nails part of my brand. I prefer more tomato red. Most people's favorite red, it's Big Apple Red. It's not my favorite. I love that color, but I find it to be a little bit too dark for me. I prefer this one. I think this one is like more young and fresh. I love it. Bonjour, happy Saturday. I am ready to go out now. I'm gonna go pick up my shoes, and I also need to pick up milk and ginger, and then I'm coming right back here ready to go pick up my stuff. Cost pants. I'm obsessed with these pants. They're wool, and I think it's really warm out, so I'm gonna wear my Hermes triple sandals. Oh, this is Cost also. My cardigan is Cost, and then my tank top is 210. You guys love when I wear this necklace. This is my Anne Boleyn necklace. Like, if you know, you know. So yeah, this is the Anne Boleyn necklace. This is from Historical Palaces something, where you can get this. I've linked it before, but I will link it again. If you type Anne Boleyn necklace, it's gonna come up automatically. Then you can just get yours. But I love it for like, you know, a little pop of drama. my shoes.
We had one pair came in, it was like blue and glittery. I was like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. I was like afraid to touch it. I was like,
Ayo, belame aún. Abby, stop doing that. Abby, that's disgusting. Food truck, guys. This is the first food truck that I trust. Guys, if you are in the area, you are hungry, you are shopping, you need something to eat, please stop by. It's on Madison and 62nd at the Tony Dragon's Grill. My god, this was the best pita sandwich that I've ever eaten in my entire life. Wow, that was so freaking delish. If you're in the area shopping, especially if you're going to MS but you don't necessarily like want to sit at a restaurant to eat, because I just feel like a lot of the restaurants on Madison Avenue, they're just like overpriced and the food is not even that great. So I myself don't even like to eat over there, to be quite honest. But if you're hungry, starving, please, that's why I love talking to people, because I saw the guy just like sitting in the corner devouring that, you know, that thing, and then it smells so good and I'm just like, what are you eating? And then he's got the shrimp avocado. I didn't get the shrimp because you guys know how I feel about shrimp. As I ate shrimp for an entire year during the pandemic. I was making shrimp tacos every day. Now it's really hard for me to eat shrimp. Yeah, I've reached that limit where I can't really eat it like that. Once in a while. My mom even bought me some shrimp from Haiti and it was still hard for me to eat. Gotta go. Show you what I got from Muji. You cannot go to Muji without, like, you know, getting some stuff. You have to. But what I went in for, the little thing to put my toothbrush, I do have one. This is so aesthetically pleasing for your toothbrush. When Maria was here, I didn't have an extra one for her to put her toothbrush. So like if I have guests over, they don't have anywhere to put their toothbrush, so I had to go get another one. I should have just gotten like a couple more. I like the one here for the kitchen, which is this glass one. So I think this is like super chic. I wish it was silver though, because it's so funny how I was such a gold girl and then I've turned kind of like into silver, because a lot of like the hardware in my house is silver and it's super modern. Not silver, it's kind of like chrome. I really love how modern it is compared to gold. Gold can be a little bit more kind of like vintagey, which was the vibe in my last apartment, but this apartment is more modern. It's so funny, my friend Sweetie was telling me, I love how your aesthetic doesn't necessarily change, but every place you've been to, you've turned it into something completely different. Even though the aesthetic is just like the same, like, you know, the white, the neutral, but every place looked different. Like my last place looked completely different than my new place. And it is so true. I do have kind of like the same aesthetic, but at the same time, the place is not gonna be looking the same. So that was a very nice compliment. And also one thing that I realized, I didn't necessarily take advantage of my last apartment with like shooting. When I go back and look at my iPhone, I barely have any videos that I took on my phone with like my beautiful apartment. That apartment was almost picture perfect. Every time someone would come to my apartment and take pictures, everyone would be like, where are you? They would be thinking like they're in some chateau or some palace somewhere, which was pretty cool. I don't want to make the same mistake here. I do want to take advantage of making more content here. And I didn't even do like a proper house tour. I regret not doing a proper house tour because I was doing everything in haste, which is why you should never like do everything in a hurry. I just woke up one day, I'm like, I need to get out of here. And I just like the same day I advertised I'm moving, and literally the next day someone was ready to just buy my chairs and literally everything in my living room. So I didn't realize people were so in love with my place like that. I also got white sponges. I love white sponges. That's what I use for my cup. So I use white sponge for my cup, and then I use a colored one for my plates. We need separate sponges for, you know, for everything. I always like to get the ones from Mejuri, and I also like to get the hard ones for the pans and pots. I have this one for guests. I have a little one that I use, but I thought I would get this one for my guest. And I also got this new strainer. Reason why, the one that I use my ginger, it's a little bit, the holes are a little bit wider. I thought, let me get one where the holes are so much more like connected to each other, so that way I don't have a lot of pulp. So that's what I got. And then I picked up my shoes at the place which you saw. I'm so excited to get these shoes back. And honestly, you should go to Jimmy's. The price was pretty good, especially for the price of these shoes, because you know sometimes when people know how much you pay for something, they charge you like an arm and a leg. I paid $75. I miss the shoes so much. These are like probably one of my favorite pair of shoes ever. If I find them again, I do want to buy them again. I love the full-on shoe from Mac & Mac, but nothing compares to the Flower Mules. The Flower Mules are honestly my favorite. You can wear it with literally everything. You can cash it up, you can dress it up. As far as the other ones, I just feel like it's a little bit too much. These are one pair of designer shoes. I can honestly say I will repurchase these again. I'm going to purchase these and just have them. And then like my neck is just not letting up. So I think I'm gonna lie down for like an hour. I also ordered the honey fried chicken from this place. It's one of my favorite thing on the menu, on the dinner menu. Oh my god, this looks amazing. I think this is the best I've ever seen it look. It used to come in a different thing. Ooh. Happy Sunday. Bonjour. I am back from Target now. I went to Target because I needed to run some errands and just get some basic things like garbage bag. Also, I need to get a frame to cover that electrical box that's just been driving me insane. What happened is this frame is just way too heavy. It won't work, so I need something like this that is like super lightweight to put up there that is not glass, because this is glass and it would be a nightmare if I put it there and then it falls. It almost did. I just caught it at the perfect time because I cannot put a nail on top of the electrical box. And you can tell me, oh, my neighbor put nails over the electrical box. I'm not gonna try that. Shoot, of course it's already broken. My goodness. The sizing on these are like specific. I don't want it to look weird, so you want it to be, you want the canvas or the art to just be a really good size. That's gonna go, but maybe I should try to see if the 24 by 30 would work. Yeah, that's just too small. I think maybe 27 by 34 I think would probably be. I mean, I love bare walls, but sometimes I'm like, it would be nice to just have some action, even though the canvas that I would pick would just be so neutral that you can tell, but then again, it's not anything like crazy. But I've been thinking about getting like a bedside table. I haven't really found anything that I like because my bed is like super simplistic, kind of like on the floor kind of bed. I don't need to do too much in terms of a bedside table. So right now I am using the boucle thing that I just used to do my makeup. This is my bedroom. As you can see, it's like super simple, like super, you know, minimalistic. I've got this shelf here, which I am going to be moving on this side, but I'm gonna get a whole IKEA shelf to go on this entire wall. Is gonna be a second kind of like closet for IKEA, because one thing I realized, as much as my closet is massive, it holds so much clothes, I still want to be able to like see certain things and kind of like organize, because I don't have any space to organize. So next month I'm gonna sit down when I have some time, go to IKEA and just get the closet. But this is what I'm using as a bedside table at the moment. Oh, to the person that has a problem with me not having a proper bed, like LOL, this is a proper bed. I don't know what the difference is, just because I don't have a headboard. I didn't want a headboard. I can actually add the headboard if I wanted to. The same company where I buy my bed, the soft frame, they actually have the matching headboard to this, which I may end up getting. But right now I just love the, they look like a body, is because I have so many pillows to kind of like support me when I sleep, because I sleep on my back because of my breast. So what I want over here, it's something similar to this. I want like a cube but in like marble to put here. I'm at Target. I found this table. I'll show you the table that I got. So this is $42 on sale. This used to be $140. I mean, these people were like nuts. Who would pay $100, $140 for this? I wouldn't. But it was on sale for $42, so I was just like, bet. And then I was thinking I could probably oh, this is so cute. It works. I was thinking, and then this would just be here for me to do my my makeup and stuff. Oh yeah, I can't sit on my bed. This is what I'm saying, that I should always have somewhere on my bedroom where you can sit, because you know, outside clothes are not allowed in the bedroom. I was thinking I could probably do some marble trick on it. I don't know yet the theme for my bedroom, if it's going to be black and white, or maybe over here I could do like a natural theme. And then I was thinking that chair that I want to sell but nobody wants to buy, that boucle chair, I was thinking of just like putting it in this corner over here. And I'm thinking of moving my bed a little bit over there, so that way the chair can be here. It could just be like a corner where I create content as well. I don't spend time in here at all, at all, at all. What's happening? Oh, it's the Amazon folks. I wanted something to sit to do my makeup, but this was kind of like unnecessary buy, to be honest, but it will do for now. That's why going to Target will always be one of my favorite things, because you can find deals like this. I'm about to put my broken lamp on top of it. Because there are certain deals you can only find them if you go to the store. You won't necessarily find them if I buy online. Oh my god, this is so cute, even though the lamp is broken. But this is my red light. At nighttime I use red light therapy, so I sleep with this on. So, oh yeah. I have this little thing with like some candles that I got in Merida that I can put right over here. There you go. Super cute. I'm gonna put the chair on the corner to cover the cords over there. And then this is it. So I guess I won't even have to color this. I'm just gonna keep the theme in here natural. Good evening, guys. I know I haven't spoken to you all in a couple of days now, because I've just been knee deep into work, so completely forgot. So I'm headed to a dinner at, you know, Cathedral, which is the same restaurant that I went for brunch with last month or a couple of months ago, and also it's where I celebrated my birthday. So the dinner is with Jennifer Behr. It's an accessories brand for women, and they're most famous for their headbands. I'm not wearing a headband tonight because the one that I have from them, it's white, and it wouldn't necessarily go with tonight's outfit, but I did have some silver clips that I have in my hair, so I can't wait to take you guys along with me. It should be fun. These are the type of events that I like, because it's a dinner, it's a sit down. It's really that simple. I know we have this thing that we have to be nice to like
the people that we don't like or can't stand. Sometimes when you don't like someone, it's because your energies just don't match up, and it's just like there's no animosity, there's nothing else. It's just something weird about the energy, and then it's completely fine. Like, you don't have to be bestie or friends with like everyone that you meet or know or that your friends know. So I'm gonna go now, and I will see you when we get to the restaurant. Okay guys, when you walk in, you've got all the beautiful jewelry displayed right here. Look how stunning the collection looks. Oh my goodness, so many options. This is perfect for the holiday times. Like, what? Ah, they are just stunning. And the space, this is where I had brunch a couple minutes ago. The famous Susan Miller is here. Oh my goodness, I used to have her all the time, every month. Guys, I am leaving the party night. This was probably one of my favorite chicest parties ever. Like, even though it wasn't a dinner like I thought it was going to be, like a sit down where we all eat and everything, but it was still one of the chicest things I've ever attended this year. I think it's because of the people. No, it was a vibe. Makita and I were just like talking the entire night. I love Makita. We did a collaboration together, which you guys saw on our YouTube, and where we dress the same because we had a lot of the same pieces in our wardrobe. So we did this collaboration together where we both wore the same thing, showing you my size and her size, which a lot of you guys actually loved. I love Makita, so I always love seeing her at events because I know she'll be my buddy to talk to all night long. I got to see literally all my faves, people that well, some of my faves, people that I follow, like Crystal, Serena. All the girls are just like, you know, always so nice. But my dress was the star of the show. Let's go home now. I'm ready to be in bed. I am back home. I thought I would show you my dress properly. This dress was a stunner. It was a star of the show. Everyone was asking me, and you bet your bottom dollar I'm wearing this dress again on Thursday. No, I'm gonna do all silver. I need to get a cute black bag. I just realized I don't have a cute black going out bag. This is the dress, guys. This is the faux croc. I mean, this dress is stunning. I mean, I may look like an aluminum foil, but hey, it's giving sexy aluminum foil, and I am obsessed with it. Literally everyone at the event was asking me where this dress was from, and also it kind of matched the theme because it's like into the cosmos. It was literally the perfect dress to wear to the event, and I'm wearing it with my Mac & Mac shoes that I just got back from the cobbler. Everyone at the event was wearing the Mac & Mac shoes, the other ones that I have. When I went to get them, they didn't have my size, which is why I ended up with these, and it turns out I ended up liking these way better than the regular ones. So sometimes if something is trending a little bit too much, especially if you're in an area where a lot of your peers will be wearing the same thing, it's probably best that, of course, if it's something that you truly want, go for it. But if you can a little bit, I would say go for like another pair that is not as popular from the brand, so that way you stand out. Because some of the girls who actually have Mac and Mac shoes were asking me where my shoes were from, and I'm like, Mac and Mac, same as yours. So it goes to show you, sometimes go for like a design that most people don't typically go for. And I found these shoes, or that even people that knows brand always ask me because they haven't seen this one, because most people always have the pumps, you know, with the silver all around, but they typically haven't seen this one, or they're not even sure if it's Mac and Mac, so they just want to act to be sure. I'm starving now because I was expecting a dinner. I didn't necessarily eat because the invitation to dinner, turns out it wasn't a dinner. Now I'm actually going to make something to eat. Remember that electrical box? It was like kind of like the bane of my existence. I cannot find anything to stay up there. I did buy a print because it's glass. It was just like too heavy. It was really good quality framing. Like he went to like a professional place to get it done. I thought, you know what, why don't I just get a canvas? At least the wood would just be more open, so I can probably tape it with something. I got this beautiful print on Etsy. Pretty neutral, it's really beautiful, and you have the option to pick the framing you want. So you can do natural, you can do white, you can do black. Although the white would have been nice, but it just didn't look good with this frame. Okay guys, I'm going to the In Other Story event. My top is In Other Story and my suit is Wayona. Shoes on Mac and Mac. I wanted to wear somewhat neutral shoes, but I realized I don't have anything neutral, although I have some brown pumps. Oh, I may be the only one, but I actually don't like pumps. I just feel like they're just too officey. I think it's because I used to wear pumps every day to go to the office. Now, because I work, you know, in a more fun kind of like industry, I don't like to wear pumps. For the pants though, I wish I would have gotten the extra small, because the fit would have been better. I may end up ordering the extra small. The pants were a gift from the brand, but the blazer I bought myself because I love the pants so much, and I've been dying to get a brown suit, so it was only fair to get the blazer for the suit. And my bag is a Cleo Pepiad bag. I think this is such a stunning look. I am loving this look. This is one of my favorite looks. I need some like silver earrings. Because my camera decided to break even further.
So the screen is giving me a problem, but this was what I wore. Remember I told you guys I was going to do this look, the brown and the green, and honestly it is such a pop of color. I cannot wait to wear this during the day. I didn't make it to my other event, which was at the Chelsea Industrial, and also I am tired of going to that location because most of the events there are like very, who wants to go on the west side? Nobody, especially if you have to walk 11 minutes from the train. It's a lot. It's out of the way, and if you didn't send me an Uber code, probably not gonna make it. But the end of the story was nice. It was a nice little preview and everything like that. Got to see the collection. I love Awake Mode. They make such beautiful timeless pieces, but at the same time with a twist. It's not your typical boring timeless piece like a simple black skirt. I just love all the cutouts they have in the skirts. It's pretty cool. And we got some flowers. It's so funny, I threw out my dry flowers this morning, and I got some beautiful ones to put in the vase, which is lovely. So thank you and other stories for that. A candle. Oh, this candle smells amazing, which I'm probably going to be gifting to you guys. Like I told you, I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways, so this will be on one of the giveaways that I do. My YouTube community, you guys are some of the most loyal one of my most loyal communities, so I love to do giveaway here, but it's a lot harder to kind of like keep up with it. I don't remember, I think I ordered like a bunch of stuff from Amazon. I ordered like a soap dispenser because I need to create content, and also it just doesn't look cute. They have the bottle of soap that I have there. I ordered this little dispenser, and I'm just like, something that makes your life so easy. And also during the winter time right now. Oh yeah, right. I got this bamboo foot patches. I saw people use them to detoxify their feet, and I'm like, okay, let me get onto this. I'm ready to just like put my boobs back in the bra, because it always feels so like raw when I don't have a bra on. I'm gonna put this in the bedroom. These are the foot patches that I got. Okay guys, remember I was telling you about the foot patches? And let me show you what they look like this morning. I was like, what the hell is that? One of them I put properly, the other one I didn't. So the one that was put properly, you can actually see all the stuff that came out. And this one, I have to redo this feet. I'm gonna redo my right feet tonight because I didn't press it on properly. And I'm like, this is disgusting. I'm like, is there like an ingredient that makes it turn this color, or is that really all the bad stuff that was like inside my feet? So I'm gonna link my Amazon shop. It's under the section random. All right guys, I'm ready for the event, and I'm wearing the same outfit from yesterday because I don't have anything to wear. That is one thing that I always run into. It's just not having enough dressy clothing, because I'm not like a dressy person. I am like a effortlessly chic kind of like, you know, girl, but I need to add more dressy pieces to my wardrobe because I'm invited to all these events. I won't be taking you guys along with me. I'll try to insert some pictures that I take from my phone, and also the camera is broken, the screw is off, so it's like a struggle. I'm holding it right now, so I'm gonna leave you guys home sadly, but I'll insert some pictures. That's why you should follow me on Instagram so you guys can see what I'm up to tonight. My hard drive got corrupted, so all my, you know, the rest of the remainder of the Friends footage that I started editing is on, literally everything is on there, like on my reels and stuff like that I do. So it's just been it's been that day. Yeah, I'm honestly just, I'm over it. Good morning guys, I am headed to the Lowe's hotel to have breakfast with Mejuri. My look for today, I am back in the suit. I was gonna wear the brown that I wore last night, but it just wasn't working out. You know, sometimes some things work out at nighttime, but they can't work out during the day. That was my experience. Now for shoes, I think I'm gonna wear my own shoe. As much as I want to do silver because I'm wearing silver jewelry, but I can't. I would love to do those Amina shoes. Those Amina shoes, whew, my goodness, they give me a headache because so much money I paid for these shoes, and then I can't even wear them out. My thing with shoes, it's just like, if I'm gonna spend that kind of money on them, I need to be able to wear them out all the time. But let's put lipstick on, and then of course I'm gonna be taking my new bag in today because I am obsessed with this bag. Maybe I'll take you guys along with me, I'm not sure. this was my look for coffee today with a jewelry brand that potentially I'm going to be partnering with. This is what I wore: this Frankie Shop suit, my totem tank because I'm obsessed, this new bag from Sake because this bag, when I tell you, it is stunning. It's like the perfect size. I've been looking for like a medium bag like this and I finally found it. And also the shape is just so cool. It's not your typical corporate bag, and even when I worked in corporate, that is one thing that I was always make sure to always get a bag that was kind of like very modern, not the typical rectangle boring bag that everyone's wear. Again, nothing wrong with that. You can do that if you want to. I used to wear suits all the time, so the way that I would counterbalance it is with like a really chic kind of like very modern bag. That's why I used to always carry my stud bag, the plastic ones, the PVC ones, because it just looks so chic. It's not like your typical work bag, and I've been wanting a leather bag. Let me go now and then I'll come back and talk to you guys about. So I am in this Cardi. I'm headed to have dinner with Sandra, although I'm not necessarily feeling too well, but I don't know, something is telling me to be out. And last night as I was coming back from the event and I saw everyone, because it was such a beautiful night. We've had such beautiful warm couple of days in New York. Today it's cold though, but it was so nice just seeing everyone out, and I'm like, oh, I miss, like, you know, hanging out with my friends. I kind of miss running the streets a little bit for that 1 sec, and then I had to kind of like slap myself and just be like, no, this is your season of isolation and just like work. You have to put in the work. I got myself out of it, but I was thinking like, I should have been out right now, just like, you know, hanging out with my friend, which is what I was doing all the time, not really being home and working. Cramping a little bit, not the best, but I'm gonna go for tacos. Drinks, I'm not drinking though because I haven't necessarily been having that much alcohol. Bonjour. It is almost 4 p.m. now on a Monday. Can't remember the last time I spoke with you guys. I believe it was Friday. It was nighttime, I believe, when I live in the set from Haven Well Within. It's honestly one of the best things that I got this fall. I've already overused these pants. I sleep with them. I've been sleeping with these pants for the past couple of days, and also I wear it every day. What I'll do is I will have my tank top on, completely coziness. I never had any appreciation for like cozy clothing. Now that I do, because I love staying in my apartment. I haven't spoken to you guys in 3 days. Last time I spoke to you, I believe, was right before I went to meet Sandra for dinner, and it just made me realize it was the first time that I've been out in a really long time. I can't remember the last time I went to dinner really with someone. I guess I went with dinner with Dad because we were at the same event, and then we decided to go grab dinner, but it wasn't like anything that was like planned or anything like that. Now I've just really been enjoying just like staying home, just loving the slow life, loving it. Also, I've just been doing the Esther fast, so I've been fasting for the past 3 days, liquids only. When I say liquids, I just mean water, coffee, praying, and just been spending time with God, in the presence of God. And 3 days, you know, almost there, almost done. Tomorrow I have my appointment with my doctor at 11 a.m. It's my 3-month post-op, even though tomorrow will make it 4 months, I believe. No, not tomorrow. The 8th of November will make it 4 months. My boobs are a really good point. I can't sleep on them yet on my front, but I can sleep on my side now. Now I can sleep on my side. It's really good, although I still sleep on my back. Let me know if you guys have done an Esther fast. I've been dying to do this fast for a really long time now. Every time I try to do it, it's just like something happens. I was supposed to do it last week. I even like completed almost an entire day, and then I realized the next day I had a dinner event. I didn't want to, like, you know, be that person who's really not eating at dinner because it's like a dinner event. That messed me up completely. This time around, I know I wanted to do it, especially today's Halloween. I wanted to do it on Halloween. Last year I did celebrate though. I was in Mexico. We went to San Miguel de Allende. We went to that party that they throw every year, this big Halloween party, because, you know, like Day of the Dead, you know, in Mexico and all that stuff. None of that anymore. I already have like a high tolerance anyways in terms of fasting. I don't even know why I thought that I couldn't do it. And I'm now doing laundry. I wanted to show you the sneakers. Remember, I got these sneakers in the taupe color. I also ordered them in the gris, which is gray and white. They came in. For some reason, J.Crew canceled my order, said they were sold out. I was so upset because I had already shared them, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm never making that mistake again, sharing something before I got it, because I had pre-ordered these for an entire week. I had the website open, just like refreshing it every day, and then boom, they came back in stock. I ordered them, they are here, and I am obsessed. Again, this is like the first time that I am just like really into sneakers, and I'm so glad I got them both in the taupe. And I honestly want to add more to my wardrobe. I don't know, I can feel it in my spirit that I want a house, you know, up, not necessarily upstate, but like, you know, where I used to live in my, okay, my laundry thing is here, I gotta go. Hey guys, it is now Thursday and I'm headed to the Amazon soiree. I'm excited. I do have a fashion show afterwards. They sent me beautiful boots to wear. I'm back in this beautiful metallic dress. Again, I am so into this dress, and I thought, you know what? It's an Amazon soiree. I just feel like there would be probably like some cool people there. Like, why not do this metallic? Oh, am I going to be wearing this dress to every party that I go to? I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to. So now I have to take my boots because I wanted us to wear the boots to the show. So I'm gonna put the boots in a little baggie. Let's get packing. And I'm wearing the Frankie Shop blazer on top. I'm not even sure of the weather because it's been so warm. So I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. Let's go. My hair is still looking raggedy, but it is what it is.
You know my love. I love it how you take your time. Know that you're my only man. I know that you're my only man.
I left the Amazon party. There was way too many people there. The space is way too small for the amount of people. This is one of the events where I wish I would have gotten there at exactly 5 o'clock. I don't know why I decided to go late, because literally everyone in New York was there. Everyone. It was so packed. What you saw Bathsheba. She's like so tiny. Well, I'm very tiny myself, so it's always funny when I call other people tiny because I'm so tiny myself. It was fun. It's like in a church. I'm pretty sure this is like one of the chapels or something, but it's so freaking cool. Alright guys, marathon.
You want to get in here?
Thank you. Thanks so much. You're fine.
Yeah, got the whole event.
What should we do from this side? Alright guys, I was shooting in the park and I bought all the wrong outfits that you're not even supposed to be shooting in a park. We made it work. We'll try again. But headed home now because the sky looks so angry. And as you can tell, that was the New York City Marathon.
One time.
I have 5 events tonight. Oh, I was just like, what the hell looks red over here? But it's just my light and the traffic is looking horrendous. But let's go, we gotta go. I'm wearing this dress, not the dress that I intended on wearing, but you know what? God is telling me to wear this dress tonight, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, like I said, I have 5 events. I'm gonna try to make it to 3 of them because I won't be able to make it to all of them, sadly, because they're like within the same span of time. I was hoping one would start at 5 so that we have chance, but sadly not. But yeah, and one of them is a nice dinner, so which is why I'm wearing this dress. Let's go.
And now on to the next event. It's for the dinner, so I'm excited about that one. It started at like 7, but I'm pretty sure there's like a 30 minutes grace period. I mean, they did say it on the paper from arrivals between 7 and 7:30. So for dinners they always do that because, you know, it's New York City, anything can happen. Like yesterday I got stuck in the train for like an hour. Someone wasn't feeling well. I think I told you the story yesterday. I don't remember. Oh no, I didn't actually, because I wasn't vlogging yesterday. I didn't take my camera. But yeah, I was on my way to go see piano lessons with Sandra, and then I made sure to take the train early to get there because we're having dinner first and then walking over to go see the Broadway show. So I'm on the train. I got on the train at 5, and of course, not, I wouldn't say of course, but it's unfortunate that right when we were about to get to 59th Street, we were probably just like not even a minute away. We were like right there to the stop, and then the train ahead of us, someone got sick. I don't know, they were trying, the paramedics came, they were trying to revive the person, and then I guess he wasn't coming, he or she wasn't coming back. So yeah, our train ended up going back uptown on that same track to 86th Street. So we get off, I had to get off at 86th Street, and everything was happening within like in the span of an hour. Again, you're underground, there's no signal, nothing. I couldn't text Sandra. I'm like, I'm hoping she doesn't just get up and leave, because, you know, because if you're texting someone, like, you know, you're waiting for them 30 minutes and then nothing. That's why the thing about, you know, New York City and like people in general, when people I don't advocate for people that are late. Some people are just like chronic, they always late. I just hate those people. Like they have like no consideration for your time. That's different than people that are late on purpose and when something happened. In this case, I left my house in enough time to get there at exactly before 6 o'clock, because we were supposed to meet at 6 o'clock, and I was supposed to get there at exactly like 6:45 or something, right? So yeah, I got stuck in the underground for like an hour, and then I couldn't get signal until the train took us back. So sometimes if you're calling someone, they're not answering, you never know what could, you know, what could happen. They could be in a really strange situation and they can't respond to you.
On our sushi, I lost for a beef.
Deeper into the pit than I've ever been. I won't put up a fight. Ain't getting out of it tonight. 2 a.m. Deeper into the pit than I've ever been. Wouldn't it be a dream if you had called and asked to hear from me? Your voice is sweet, I can always hear the echoes around me. I'm all alone on Saturday night.
It is about 9 o'clock now. I am ready. I have an appointment at my old job because I'm getting some x-ray done. I've been having this kind of like neck pain. It's been going on for a while now. This is my outfit. This is my first time wearing my kid cardigan, and I'm wearing my own shoes with Sarah Flynn. These are the Rose Parker sling. I love a sling bag. The thing that I could say about Frankie Shop pants, they make my legs look so long. I'm obsessed with their pants. It just, they elongate you. I am loving this neutral vibe. Again, I don't think I need a coat. This is going to give me the warmth that I need. I actually have to hurry up and go. Bonjour! It's been so long. It's been a while since I've sat down and chatted with you. It's been way too long. It's like the camera, like I told you, my camera fell when I was in France, when I was in Paris, and I lost all the screws. I did order like a new screw box, but when they came, I had the wrong sizes, so I had to reorder another one. And then when that came, I had gotten my nails done, so it's been impossible for me to screw the thing. And then I just got upset. Not necessarily upset, I was just like, whatever, I just cannot deal with that right now. Plus, I haven't necessarily edited a video in a long while for you guys, because I told you that I was having some issue. My hard drive, it stopped working.
I had to delete all the files that I had from my iMovie. Ugh. And I had already started editing the Friends vlog, which makes me so sad. And now I have to do it all over again. But whenever things like that happen, I'm like, that means it's an opportunity for me to do it better, to have like a new set of eyes. I guess I'm excited to actually do it because it's been a month now. I cannot have content lingering around. We're not gonna do that, especially November is here. It's about to be Thanksgiving in like a couple of weeks or something. So days are going so fast, and I do wanna do Vlogmas. Again, I won't be able to do every day, but... And also because, you know, my neck pain has been kind of like really annoying and really bad. That's the other thing too, really keeping me from sitting down and editing, because my neck, I went to my old job, got some x-ray done. It was so good seeing all the folks there. I always love going back there. It was fun just like chatting with everyone. And my friend told me I want to go out tonight to drink, and then they said 9 p.m. and I'm like, sweetheart, I am a grandma. You expect me to be outside in the streets at 9 p.m? Like to be leaving at 9, like no. If it was 6 o'clock and then 9 p.m. catch me outside, okay. But for me to be leaving my house to get that 9, it's not gonna happen. It's a new me. But last night was really, really nice. Got to meet like the partner of the sake brand to learn more about sake, because I just feel like I'm always confused about when I go somewhere. You know, I want to try sake, but I'm not sure which brand. But then again, you can never go on with sake anyways. I do love sake. I really enjoyed it because I just feel like it's so much lighter and just like so easy to digest. The Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. Last night I had a Negroni with sake. Typically, I mean, Negroni is one of the most popular drink out there. I think when I went to the Negroni event, you probably saw that already. I think the lady said, I don't know what number it is on the list, but it's one of the most popular drink. But I just find it's just too strong for me. I just don't really enjoy it like that. This was the first time where I enjoyed the Negroni, and that's because they didn't use one of the ingredients they didn't use, and then they used a sake instead. It was so delectable, like so nice, so easy on the palate. I really enjoy that. Now going forward, when I ask for Negroni, I'm just gonna ask like, can you put sake in it? But the brand is Heaven Sake. It was so delicious. I would say I would recommend getting the one in the lighter bottle. That was my favorite one. It was so nice. The other update is I got this pedestal. I've been wanting a pedestal for the longest time, and then it just got out of my mind, and then I finally remembered. I'm just like, okay, I'm getting the pedestal now. So I got this. It's really nice. I love it. This is from House. I'm gonna link it below if you guys are interested. Well, that's what I went downstairs for, because I needed batteries. And then I got this is the canvas painting that I got. I found the shop on Amazon. That person has really cool stuff. I really enjoy them. So I got this one. It's kind of like a landscape something, but I wanted something neutral when I got this. And yeah, my couch is still the same. I got a new set from H&M Home for this pillowcase cover thing over here. I wonder if that's UPS. And I also got some flameless candles. So my favorite photographer came out with this book. It's An American en Provence by Jamie Beck. She has this amazing book. I cannot wait to dive in. She inspires me so much. I love her art. I used to have that painting in my... Oh, and plus I have some recipes in there, which is amazing. OMG, I cannot wait. I just love her photography so much. Like, it is so stunning. Of course, those flower pieces, she did a series during the pandemic. Every day she photographed one, and then you could buy it, which I bought one. I think day 25 was my favorite. That one. I do want to buy some of her art again. Once I buy my house, I'm gonna buy a lot more of her stuff, because my house is gonna have a little bit of like that French rustic. This is exactly the life that I imagined when I thought about moving to like France. Again, I didn't necessarily like Paris. The plan was to like live in Paris for 6 months and then move to the south and just kind of like live in this kind of like a similar lifestyle, like a slow down. I'm not ready yet to go back to the country life. Although now every day I'm becoming a little bit more ready, but I'm not fully there yet. I got some flameless candles.
And I also got this Paragot thing to do a parasite cleanse. I'm gonna link my Amazon shop below so you can try. I've got a lot of new stuff for the apartment, which I should probably show you, because why not turn this into like a home update. Yeah, I'm gonna take my outfit off because I do not want to spend not one more minute in this Kate cardigan, because this cardigan is way too expensive. I cannot wear it in the house. This is a cardigan for me to wear only when I go out. I really love it, but there's no but. The next one that I get, I'm gonna get a size small because I want it to be a little bit bigger. Not necessarily bigger, but I want it to be like a little bit looser, because this one just fits me perfectly. And the next one, I want it to be slightly oversized. So I may, when I get the next one, I'm gonna get a small instead. I'm obsessed with it. And then I'm wearing the Frankie Shop Girl Soul pants. I almost returned these, but now I'm like obsessed with them. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I did not return them, because I would have been upset, but then again, I wouldn't know what I was missing, so. And then of course the two-time tank top. This one I got it in small, so it kind of like pull on this side because it's a little bit too big. I prefer the extra small. A minute later, I'm still in this cardigan. When I tell you, when you put this thing on, you just cannot take it off. Like, it's impossible. Like, honestly, no wonder why this thing costs so much, because like you forget you're in it. It just becomes second skin. Like, love it. I was gonna say, oh, yesterday I made my first roast chicken. I cannot believe I don't think I've ever made a roast chicken before, and I'm just like, it always looks so intimidating to me, and I'm just like, why was I so intimidated by like cooking an entire chicken? It was honestly the easiest thing to make. I was shocked by how easy it was to make this roast chicken. I made it with potatoes and carrots. Amazing. From now on, I feel like every Sunday I'm gonna be making a roast chicken and just have that for the week. I am back. I've changed, not really. I just put on some shorts to show you the boots. If you did not watch my Farfetch video, sorry, it's a little itchy here. If you did not watch my Farfetch video, I am here to show you these boots. If you've been in the market for the perfect pair of everyday black boots, these are the one. Like, my Farfetch code should still be active. It's DadouChic 40. I'm gonna leave the terms and conditions in the description box. I am obsessed with these boots, and when I found them, I screamed, because the price print, I think they've gone up because they became so popular, but double check to see. It was just around $300, which is like so good for a nice pair of boots like that, because it's an Italian brand, you know, Italian craftsmanship. It's the best in the world. You just cannot go wrong with it. It's smooth, it's just beautiful. The leather, oh, and the design is just like perfect. And they have this V detail here because the brand is called Via Roma 15, and this could pass for Valentino, right? But I love this detail. This also comes in silver. I wanted to actually get the silver because now I'm turned into like a silver person. I love this so much. It's so perfect. And one of my favorite other detail is this extra piece over here, because one of the things that I don't like, although leather, it's like good quality and all that good stuff, but I found leather, for me, on the sole, it's a little bit slippery. I prefer a sole that has like one thin layer of something else over the leather. I love that this one has this extra here. It even feels like a carpet almost. I love it because you feel like you're planted on the ground. You're not gonna slip, you're not gonna go anywhere. I mean, the only way you're moving is when you like lift your foot. So I really love that detail about these boots. They're like absolute. Highly recommend you guys check them out. And they came in this beautiful black box over here, as you can see, Via Roma 15, made in Italia. These are the Santa Monica Nero boots. I got a full size bigger because, you know, I did not want to struggle. All right, guys, I am headed to dinner. Here's my eyes. Good evening. It is about 7 p.m. now. Cathedral Restaurant invited me to dinner to unveil their new menu. It's at 7, but it's 6:52, because one thing about dinners, there's usually 30 minutes grace period, and from 7 to 8 is the cocktail hour, and then 8 p.m. that's when dinner starts. So I don't want to arrive too early and just like, you know, having to spend an hour trying to like mango a little bit too much. I just like too much. I'm ready now to get there at around 7:30, so they're just giving me like 30 minutes to mango, take the content that I need. But yeah, you guys know that's where I celebrated my birthday. They actually invited me to do a brunch. I'm trying to see if that's my Uber. Nope. Which was delicious. And also Jennifer Behr had an event. That's where it was held. It was stunning. So I cannot wait. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this dress from COS
I need to get it taken in a little bit because the sleeves are a little bit too long for me. I just have that Frankie Shop blazer over because I have a black feather coat and I think it's still in my suitcase. So I need to do like a clear out, get my stuff. I need to get my life together. As you can see, like I was doing a try on, so that's why it's look messy over here. This is that dress that I'm wearing from KHAITE. I got it last year when I had my breast and I couldn't wait to have the surgery because I know this was a dress that I could not pass up on. Like if you're looking for a really great dress this holiday season, this is one that I recommend because this is giving like Givenchy. This is giving couture, haute couture. This is something that Audrey Hepburn would have worn. I feel like she definitely wore something like that back in the day. So as soon as I saw that dress last year, I just know I had to have it. I actually got it around the same time last year when I came to the state. And then I'm wearing my Mac & Mac shoes and I'm gonna do my silver. I think my Uber is about to get here now, so let's go. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Come to dinner with me. I love dinners because it's just like, it's always so nice to just like sit down.
Executive Chef Jason Hall is going to say some words.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming out to Cathedral. For those of you who haven't been here, I guess the point of today was just to celebrate fall and bring some good people together and cook some great food. So, you know, a few words about Cathedral. It's a French Mediterranean restaurant. We change seasonally, we shop locally, and we really just try to have a good time, not take ourselves too serious, but take the ingredients seriously and give people their fill.
I am back home now. Here, my closet is open, so don't look over there. But I'm just turning on my heat so that way my bedroom can get warm because I'm about to jump in the shower. But it was lovely. I have a headache now because I think I had too much wine. I keep editing my video and then I keep realizing that every time I have a thought and then another thought comes in, instead of me finishing the first thought, I go straight into the second thought. I need to stop doing that because it's so freaking annoying for me, even editing my videos. So I can only imagine how annoying it is for you guys. So that is something that I'm working on, so bear with me. First, I wasn't the most happy with my makeup, but once I sprayed my face, I realized, you know what? It didn't look so bad. So today I dropped the hair at my hairstylist. So hopefully by Friday, I'm gonna come out, you know, like a princess with new hair and everything. So I'm excited to let this one go because whew, this hair has been going strong since my birthday. Since March really I've had this hair because it was black, and in April that's when I decided to color it. It's been 8 months with this hair and it's been colored. I tried to go the cheap route. I bought some hair from Amazon. It did not go over well. That's the hair that I wore when I went to New Hampshire, Wood Island, and that hair was horrible. Oh my god. Amazon hair, I would only do it if I'm keeping the hair black, but if I have to bleach it, I'm not gonna go that route. So I just ordered that same hair that I've been wearing for the past 8 years since I started. Sorry guys, I hope I'm not flashing you with my nipple. Since I've really started like wearing wigs, I've been with the same company as Best Lace Wigs. I love them so much because their hair is always good. The quality is just so good. I dropped it off at my hairstylist. I asked her to color it the same, the blonde, on Friday. I'm gonna go. I have a couple of campaigns to shoot, and honestly I want new hair because I'm so over this. It only looks good in person, that I would say. This looks so natural in person, but for some reason on camera it looks horrendous. If you saw me in person, you would be like, this is my real hair. It just looks so natural on me, and I just think this is the perfect color, but for some reason on camera it just does not translate well. And in me, it's the opposite. My hair looks amazing in person, but on camera, whoo, child, it's bad. I don't know how we ended up on this subject, but I'm really gonna take this makeup off and just go. Why is it showing it's like midnight on my clock over there? All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go now, guys. Good night. I will catch you tomorrow.